Martinez here with Real Break, trying to kick off our afternoon with some 2020 Topps updates. This is case number 21 for us. So we got two up here. We're going to have somebody choose left or right, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I was like, oh man, do I really want to put two up there? But I got to give you guys a choice. So somebody pick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Joshua, happy birthday, and I'm going to try my best. So you have the Brewers. So let's see what we can do with that. And Willie's here hanging out looking for some Mets. Who else is here today? I did just post a Topps value mixer that may be of interest for some of you guys. So it's going to be breaking at $4.30, $49 a spot. It's got some nice stuff in it. And we do have plenty of spots left in basketball breaking at $3.30. So basketball's at $3.30, value mixer at $4.30. And I did random off that bone mixer that's breaking at $2.15 right after this. So let's go ahead and dig in. Looks like the birthday boy is picking left for us. Oh, that's a brick. Got my workout for the day. I think Ryan needs to move some update cases. Carry one of these around the store. Alright, so this will be a pretty long break, but we gave plenty of time for it. So 12 boxes. Do a quick wipe down here, and we will get started. Brian, what's going on? Box 1 of 12. Here we go. So hopefully you guys are having a good Monday so far. Thanks for filling some breaks and coming to hang out with me. So we'll do all of the silver packs at the end. I just pack these right back in here. Give me just a second to get organized. There we go. Let's do this. Let's rip some packs. So we'll be ripping plenty with 12 full boxes at 24 card pack or boxes. Let's see. Yep, 24 pack boxes. So 288 packs. For some reason, Abel didn't want to break today. Something about breaking 6 days in a row. He didn't want to go for the full week. But appreciate you guys coming to hang out today. Eric, you able to sneak in and get your White Sox? We're going to go roller short print hunting. Well, let's do it for you, man. And we don't have much update left. So I think we got this one. I think we might have one more hobby case and then one jumbo. Jumbo we might end up using for like mixers and stuff or here in the store. So yeah, one or two more of these PYTs. The super sharp print, the one that I use for my teaser. Alright. And again, the two breaks that are still open for today, everything that I'm going to be breaking is posted. Are the basketball mixer at $3.30 and then the Topps value mixer at $4.30. Rick, you had to pick up your Texas team. I mean, for 20 bucks, why not? All right, let's do this. Good luck, everybody. The Jose Martinez always gets me when I'm looking for Randy. There he is. And they're similar enough that when you're just looking at pictures and not the names, because the name's on the right, so you don't see the name right away. Jose Martinez just looks really close to it. Brady Singer. And remember, all cards are going to ship on this. Ed's here hanging out with us today. Maybe he'll come rip packs for me. Kyle Lewis, rookie debut. And we got a gold for the Twins, Rich Hill. Didn't really get to see much of him this year. Nico Horner debut. 20 years of the captain. Should we get one of those Jeter patch autos? That'd be so sick. But even just those manufactured ones are pretty sweet cards. They've done a really nice job with those manufactured relics this year. Gavin Lux rookie debut. Joe Adele, #1 prospects. ZV Gurion, a rainbow foil. There's the Jordan debut. A lot of Trouts in here. We can get some color on one. Clemente. Hoping for a bunch of Devon Williams. Absolutely. Yeah, I think for people that didn't watch a whole lot of baseball this year, they're like, who? But he was pretty good. All right, so how many Randy are we gonna end up with? This is my first full hobby case that I've done, but I think I heard Amel say he was getting like 13 or something. Does that sound right? There's the David Price short print going to the Dodgers. Dodgers to David Hirsch. There's a couple ones, a couple hard hat short prints for the Dodgers in here. Nate Pearson. Got to see a little bit of him this year. He throws absolute gas. 15, Eric says. All right. So 1 down, 14 to go on the Randys. Yeah, we got a thick one in there. Bobichette debut. Roberto Clemente. "20 years of the captain, Derek Jeter, manufactured patch." I just love these. I think they're sweet. Yankees to David Hirsch. So, David, I know a couple of guys are trying to put together this set. Are you trying to do that, or you just hop in and grab a Yankees this one time? Hey, you know what? I like this card. We'll start it in there. There's Devon Williams. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Brian, are you serious? Did that go down? There's Trent Grisham. I need deets. Vet combos gold for the A's. Kenzie Gore. Bartolo. So I heard the guys in the back were saying they haven't given these to the Mets since he's wearing the Mets uniform. Here's Dwight Gooden. Ryan Howard. I've seen him hit a Subway sandwich out of the stadium before. Yelich 85. And that does it. All right, I got to read this. So the deal sends Paul and Nader to the Suns for Oubre, Rubio, Ty Jerome, Jalen Lake, and their 2022 first-round pick. Interesting. Yep, can confirm, Willie. It is going to the Mets. Is that the sole reason that you grabbed him? So I don't know. I mean, that's really interesting for the Suns. So Chris Paul and Booker starting at the 2 guard spots. It ain't bad. Rubio was actually pretty good for him though. Yeah, Booker and Paul in the backcourt would be fun. So I mean, they should be solid. I wonder how much of that trade, was prompted by them going undefeated in the bubble. Saying, okay, we need to upgrade Rubio. We might actually have something here. So, I mean, the surprise of the bubble was Cam Johnson. Actually was really good for him. Warren had scored in the past, but Cam Johnson really hadn't played at all and was putting up double-doubles there in the bubble. So, having Aiden to go along with them. First Woj bomb of the day. I actually like Kelly Oubre too. But Suns always seem to end up with these weird pieces. So. Eric, I've been telling people for a while in our basketball breaks not to underestimate the North Carolina alum. Just waiting on the Timberwolves to trade that #1 pick. Oh, man. I just have a feeling we're going to get stuck with it, and they're going to do something dumb. Like take LaMelo. Yeah, just looked like the camera was maybe not, let's see. It's like autofocus might be on. Here's the big winner of that trade though. Actually, is gonna be Shea with the Thunder, Grisham. So I mean, I don't think Rubio will really be a threat to him. He'll be able to score. Jeter 85. Yeah, well, it was fine. It's just the autofocus was on, so I was like changing depth. So I like to have it fixed. This is gonna be like the cowboy hat one. It is. Alex Bregman, short prints going to the Astros, and Rick Sadler. So Rick, yeah, you got both of your Texas teams, and nice short print for you. Carter would like to request one Bichette super short prints. You tried it with Amel on the regular short print? All right, let's do it. So the super short print is the one where it's got the back of his jersey, right? Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Thunder turned around and flipped Rubio again. Because I mean, I think Shea's gonna want to have the ball in his hands. What a Derek Jeter All-Star Game foil. Going to the Yankees for David. Lewis rookie debut. Bellinger 85. Nick Madrigal, #1 prospects. Jordan debut. He should have the ball in his hands, yeah. We'll see. Maybe Rubio will end up back on the Wolves. Oh, I'll pass on that. I want D'Lo to have the ball. Lux debut. Pete Alonso, foil home run derby. Carter, I mean, if they keep it, I think Edwards is the best fit for us, but I don't know. My good friend Brett, who is a huge Timberwolves fan and follows the draft very closely, really thinks that they are going to take LaMelo, which I don't like, but he likes. I've heard a lot of people say too they think the Wolves are going to take LaMelo and then try to flip him, which just is not going to work out. It's like the #1 pick is always going to be worth more than the guy that you take there. Baez gold foil, or not gold foil, just gold. Josh Young, Boba debut. Devon Williams. That's kind of cool. David Ortiz on the relic going to the Red Sox. Red Sox to David Hirsch. So David's getting the first two coming out of this case. So he had the Jeter first with his Yankees spots, and now with the Red Sox, David Ortiz. Let's see, for basketball, it looks like 1, 2, 5, 6, looks like 12 spots left. Let me go ahead and comment. Cam grabbed one, Gabriel grabbed one, Roger 3 spotted, and Derek Jensen grabbed a spot. We'll definitely be chatting more draft and trade rumors in that basketball break. So if you like doing that, you want to come hang out for that, go grab a spot, or you can just come hang out. You don't have to grab a spot. No purchase necessary. Do we get a bonus? It might just be a parallel. It is. This is a blue. I was gonna say if this is an auto, that's about to be a big card. Judge Blue. Forgot they flipped those over in this one. Evan White's. I cannot believe he did not get a rookie card this year. I mean, I get not having guys that debuted like during the season and update, but he was on the opening day roster. So I guess we'll wait and have a full year of him next year. He's a guy that I really like. Joey Votto, Decade's Best. And then Trent Grisham. So those packs that have rule breaks on them are there's a Mr. No Hitter for the Cubs, Alec Mills. Those are the Roto packs. Basically, it is one graded Bowman Chrome auto. So they're about 50-50, either BGS and PSA. Ryan Howard. And it's mostly 9s and 10s. There's a couple like 8s, but if it's an 8, it's like a bigger player. It's a bigger card. But basically, we worked with RotoBox to have those made. And we don't really like repacks here at all. But this one is a little bit different. It's really flat. So instead of having like a $5,000 card to chase and then a bunch of $20 cards in there, this one's way flatter. So you see a lot of, $200 cards and a lot of $50 cards. It's like kind of all in between there. Yeah, they're a lot of fun to rip. They're perfect for mixers because, you can get there. It's mostly like I would say 2017 through 2020. There is a couple older ones that we'll pull. So like we pulled like Josh Bell color and like Gary Sanchez, like some of that type of stuff. But it's nice because you'll sometimes get autos of guys from products that were not in the mixer. So just give everyone one last shot, or I guess 4 last shots at hitting something. Yeah, Rick, I got you a good Texas short print. Nice, Rick. Well, I'm glad we're helping you be productive there. All right, Rusty grabbed a spot in basketball, so 11 spots left, and someone's typing. See if we get down to single digits here. Edgar grabbed a spot, so 10 spots left there. Yeah, Joshua. So yeah, Joshua, those are for Bowman. That's for the Bowman baseball mixer. But yeah, Tom's gonna be opening a shop in Wisconsin. I mean, not in Madison, but I'm trying to remember the name of the little town. I bet somebody in here knows. Starts with a W, like Wapaton or something. "20 years of the captain, Derek Jeter." But Joshua, you'll have to make the trip out here sometime. Trent Grisham, make a day out of it. Sixto Sanchez. It's weird. Like it almost looks like more like Mets colors than Marlins colors. Wapaton. All right, that was pretty close. Oh, it's Wapan. Probably pronouncing it wrong too. 20 years of the captain, Derek Jeter. This is a black parallel to 299. Grisham's racing Randy to 15. 13 of 299, Yankees to David Hirsch. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Grisham so far. Yeah, we're in Minnesota, like 30, 40 minutes north of the Twin Cities. Dodgers, decade's best teams. Martinez, so it shouldn't be too far behind to get Randy. Should be right in this stack. Randy Rosarena. That's number 3 for him, I think. Luis Garcia, Nationals. Kyle Lewis debut. Wapan. Arceus Aquino rookie debut. Close enough. Yeah, for sure. For sure hit up Paisley Park. Gavin Lux rookie debut. Wade LeBlanc gold. Right on Lake Hazeltine. Bobichette's. Here's Joey Bartz. I like to use all the minor league uniforms in these. Makes it kind of fun. Almost past that Devon Williams. Dave Winfield. We've got the background in one of our display cases here is Dave Winfield pitching for the Gophers. Pretty awesome. Absolutely, Joshua. Decade's best, Ortiz. Ooh. What a JT Real Muto. Major League Material Relic Auto. Numbered 17 of 50. Look at that face. That was the best picture they could find. Phillies going to Kevin Pickard. And I think we're going to have to put JT in the mids. Big JT fan. So basically in my fantasy baseball leagues this year, I either had Mitch Garver or JT Real Muto in my 3 leagues. I think I had Real Muto in 2 and then just Garver in 1. And one of them definitely worked out better than the other. So my hometown Garv sauce will let me down big time, but Real Muto is pretty good. It was a tough year for catchers. It's the second Rich Hill parallel we've had. Rich Hill black out of 69 for the Twins. Going to Anthony Coe. He has his Monday face on, Brian says. I think that's accurate. Forrest Whitley. Ichiro foil. All right, 3 boxes down. It felt like a full 5-row, isn't it? Yeah, Nick, we were talking about it a little bit. We were discussing that trade. What are your thoughts, Nick? I said biggest beneficiary is going to be Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Just on my initial impression on it. Let's see how we're doing here. Looks like we're down to 10 spots left in basketball still. And it's just me and Brian hanging out for the value mixer. Nobody wants to rip a value mixer with me later? Yeah, getting another strong guy to pair with Booker should be good. I mean, Aiton's actually been really solid. He doesn't get a whole lot of attention because of how good the players behind him have been in that 18 draft. But Aiton's honestly been really solid. You guys see James Harden said he would like to, if he were to get traded, he would like to go to the Nets. They might as well try to get Westbrook too. Reunite him. Rick, how many of the boxes have potential auto? I mean, I guess theoretically you could get an auto in any of them, but none guaranteed. But you're not really chasing autos in that one. Yeah, I'd say a lot of those we end up getting like 2 autos, 1 or 2 autos. You'll get a relic in each of the Prism blasters, potentially in the Prism hanger. It's weird. Basketball is just a different beast for sure. Those base rookies get insane prices. That's really what's driven those wax prices so high. There's Randy. So I think he's catching Grisham. Ethan Small for the Brewers. Lewis debut. Ooh, that's a low numbered one. How about a Brett Anderson Mother's Day pink going to the Brewers for Joshua? There you go, Joshua. Wrong Brewers pitcher, but we'll take a Mother's Day. $32/50 on the Brett Anderson. Okay, that is really annoying. I saw that they do have cards going different directions on the back, but it's facing this direction, and then the back is flipped over. Whoops. Josh, did you just change your name? Is that a mid-break name change? But the reason that basketball is so much more expensive than baseball is that the base cards as PSA 10s from basketball are like $600 for someone like Zion. Gavin Lux, rookie debut. I mean, even like a no-name rookie silver from Prism as a 10 is usually like $100. Eric, no, I don't think that's an error. They just didn't print them all the same direction in this year's product. Brennan Davis. Sandy Leone. Gavin Lux, 85. So, I mean, for baseball, it's kind of shifting to where more and more people are putting money into base, graded base. But, autos are still a huge thing in baseball. For basketball, it's just not so much. Yeah, fewer players make up the game in basketball. That's a good point. Good point. Oh, Jeffrey, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. So even for instance, just this week, I got back, and some of you guys probably saw this because I showed them on one of the streams, but I got back a Cam Reddish silver PSA 10, and he had some hype coming out of the draft, but it's not like he really did anything last year, and that's a $500 card. And he's probably like the, I don't know, 10th, 15th rookie from last year's class. Nick Turley, gold rookie for the Pirates. Yeah, Sean says the Asian market for basketball is huge too. All right, so you want to be called Josh? I'm more than happy to call you Josh. Casey Mize. Yeah, Eric, that's definitely a piece of it for him. Carter Philbin says Cam will break out this season, I promise you. I honestly am really high on the Hawks this year, so I would not be surprised, Grisham. I'm just saying that that's a $500 card, and like, for baseball, there's no base rookies that get $500. Well, I guess that's not a base, so that's a silver. Rod Carew, Bo Bichette. Well, like in a Prism retail box, you get a couple of rookie silvers usually. Clayton Kershaw, 2015 All-Star Game relic. Going to the Dodgers. Dodgers to David Hirsch. Sounds good, Josh. Sounds good. I'm just saying, I think that's one for the record books, though. I don't think we've ever had a mid-break name change. I have to go into my spreadsheet and change it. Yeah, there's definitely some of that where people just collect players from a certain college. So obviously, like all the powerhouses, Kentucky, Duke, North Carolina, all of those have big followings. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nick. That's what I'm saying. Devon Williams base. So yeah, like even a Rover refractor doesn't get that. And I mean, maybe he's not 10th, but I'm just saying that for reference. Like the 10th rookie from this year's class is getting $500 on their silver. High 10, Chapman and Olsen on the black parallel to 69. So this is like the second time we've had this where we've hit a black and gold of the same player. So we had Rich Hill earlier. So same thing on this one, where the back is going the wrong direction. Oh, man. A's on that one are going to Eric Von Staveren, Kirilloff Twins. But yeah, you'd be surprised at the amount of players that get $100 on even just the like Prism base 10s. That just boggles my mind. Randy Rosarena. But so like for this year's Prism, not only are there a lot of rookies like Luka, second year base, LeBron, 15th year base. All of those get over $100 as 10s, and they're not even rookies. No, you're good. You're good, Josh. They'll be able to match it up. No worries. It's more so just trying to match up whatever's in the spreadsheet with the PayPal names, because they're not going back and looking at anything on Facebook. Carter, the Prism Draft break is planned for tomorrow. So for some of you guys that maybe haven't heard about that, what we're planning on doing, we'll still have to figure out like the exact logistics of it, but we're going to do a Prism Draft. We have one full case. So we're going to split it up, do half cases. We do have like some choice and stuff, so it might be like a half case of hobby plus choice. And me and Emil are going to battle it, but it's going to be random teams, and you're not going to know which players are on your team until Wednesday when the draft happens. Yeah, Bob, I mean, just one of the sides is backwards, but there's a lot of cards that happened to this year. Like I think even the vertical ones. Maybe I'll flip some of the cards over and we can look at this one. Like vertical ones have the backs going both directions. So if you're trying to like put together sets or something and then sorting by number, it can be a mess. From what I've heard. So yeah, Eric, it should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we get. I mean, the big thing for us always, whenever a new product comes out or a new season comes out, is just educating on the new rookies And so I think this is a fun way to kind of do it. Give you guys a reason to be following the draft, even if you don't watch it, just following it to see who you end up with. So hopefully we pull like a couple big cards, and then everybody's going to be sweating out the draft to see where people go. So the big thing that we have to figure out is how we're going to handle like trades, because there's sometimes where teams will like draft players even though they've already like agreed to a trade in principle. So like the player isn't actually going to the team that drafted them, and we know that right away. So well, let's figure that out. No, Nick. So Nick, the draft is on Wednesday, so we won't know while we're live. We'll have no idea. So the guys sorting afterwards are gonna have to figure out what team each card is going to. But it'll be fun. I'll have to give Emil a course and who to be looking for. Because I've been watching quite a bit of draft coverage, and Emil's been watching a little bit. I know we've talked a little bit about the big guys, but yeah, I mean, it should be a really interesting draft because there's not like one guy that's head and shoulders above everybody else. So a lot of people are just gonna be drafting like the best fit for their team, or like in that 3, 4, 5 spots. Those teams are just gonna be drafting whoever falls to them out of the couple top names. So it'll be really interesting to see what trades happen and who ends up going where. That's the big thing for basketball too, is that unlike baseball, these guys get drafted and they're going right into playing games. There's another Rosarena, but so much of it depends on where they end up going in the draft and if there's shots available for them. So so much of a player, whether a player breaks out or not, is just getting opportunity, getting those minutes. Oh, we got a random on our hands. MLB All-Star Rivals. Gleyber Torres and Mookie Betts. So Yankees and Red Sox on this one. Yankees to David Hirsch. Red Sox to David Hirsch. No random necessary. There you go, David. Good thing you grabbed both of them. You're hoping Wiseman goes to the Warriors. He'd be a great fit for them. But yeah, it just depends. So if the Warriors keep 2, I can totally see them going Wiseman. It makes a ton of sense to get a center. Could also see him taking Denny and getting another scoring threat. But I don't know. And if they keep Wiggins, they don't really need him. Kyle Lewis. So I don't know. It depends what they want to do. But you could totally see them trading down and maybe still being able to get Wiseman. Wiseman's stock has been rising though, so maybe not at this point. Advanced stats, Robinson Chirinos for the Rangers, going to Rick Sadler. Mattingly, Decade's Best. Ryan, you got a spot in basketball for today, or are you going to get one for tomorrow? So yeah, that'll be one of the break battles tomorrow night. That the mystery team break. Not really mystery team. You'll know what team you have. It'll be mystery players. And we'd still be chasing Kyler. Be chasing Kyler in our bone mixer. But yeah, the crazy thing about Kyler is that everybody thought he was for sure going to play baseball. That's what he said. He said he was going to play, or he was leaning towards playing baseball. All right, so it looks like we're down to 6 spots left in basketball. Let me start comments on that. Brian, should be fun. We always have a lot of fun doing basketball. That's my favorite sport to you know rip boxes up, but then also follow the market and follow the games and stuff. So, Nick Allen for the A's. Bobichette's rookie debut. Devon Williams. Rick, I can call you Ricky Bobby. All right, shake and bake, baby. Team Brian vibes. All right, should I put the name in there as Team Brian? Eric, I would kind of say so. It's not necessarily like, okay, you have to be the expert on this one, but like I would say Ryan is the expert on baseball, even though we all kind of rip baseball. Tom is obviously the football expert, and Emil knows hockey really well. Gavin Lux debut. So, yeah, we all kind of have our favorites, and it's nice that they kind of mesh together nicely. Mountcastle for the Orioles will be one to watch this next year, I'm sure. Gavin Lux, rookie debut. Jordan debut. Satsugo 85. Baseball Stars auto Kevin Newman go to the Pirates for Paul Majewski. Yeah, part of it too is it's just really hard to follow the secondary markets on every sport at the same time. So, being able to have one person watching each sport, and like I'll make recommendations to, like in the past I've made recommendations to Tom on what products to pick up for mixers and what I think's a good buy, that type of stuff. My Flores Gold. Dylan Carlson. He was my Rookie of the Year pick for this year. That didn't work out. Maybe next year. Grisham. I'll admit defeat on that one. Yeah, JT Real Muto is in the midst. All right, so almost halfway through the case. We got one more box in the first half. You need a Grisham versus Randy head-to-head count. You guys know I'm a man of the people, so you're gonna get your counts. Nick, so I ripped 2 Phoenix PYTs. After doing that, I was like, this product is awesome. So we did actually get some more. But yeah, Tom had said the same thing. But no, I don't make recommendations to Tom on football. On basketball, yes. But yeah, Phoenix went up super fast. So much numbered color in that one. It's awesome. Yeah, we do, Josh. We do. So, you know, in the past we've done personal nights every once in a while. But actually, the plan is for Black Friday to have the website up and running. You'll be able to buy anything you want from our inventory. But currently we don't have any WWE, so sorry. But I think we're gonna have like WWE and UFC stuff on release. Buy anything, it'll not stop going up. Stock up on all the retail stuff. They're not really stocking anything at retail anymore for basketball, are they? Like even Illusions, they've stopped doing. Honestly, I think Illusions gets way more hate than it should. I think the cards look awesome, the foil, but they are really condition sensitive, so I get it. It is weird to me that you know, Illusions for basketball is like their lower end retail products, but Illusions for football is actually pretty nice. I even give you guys buying tips on basketball wax sometimes. I know a couple of you guys bought Prism retail boxes, and I said they were way underpriced at like $300, and now they're at $1,000. It's nuts. All right, last box of the first half. The vintage stock. I'm surprised this one wasn't flipped over because most of the parallels have been flipped over. Hirano going to the Mariners. Numbered out of 99. They actually stamped these once. Or for Series 1 and Series 2, they were just like how the gold ones are stamped. Or it's just like the ink stamp instead of the gold stamp. But nice Hirano there. Mariners to Ryan Manley. Chris, I have not ripped any Illusions football. Trent Grisham. I think Amel's ripped all of ours. Bobby Dahlbeck. Yeah, it's the fun thing about flagship, trying to go super short print hunting or super short print hunting. Some good golds. Gavin Lux, gold debut, numbered out of 2020, going to the Dodgers for David Hirsch. So David's doing really well in this one. All right, sounds good, Nick. Yeah, that 430 value mixer, 49 bucks a spot. Those value mixers are always a blast. But it should be a fun break to cap off the afternoon. So, random and Grisham base so far. Jordan base. I say random, Randy and Grisham base so far. Kyle Lewis debut. Interesting. Clark Schmidt, #1 prospect. Montgomery foil. I just think it's weird that Robert didn't get a rookie debut in here, but obviously he has the short prints. Eric pulled a 101 in NT last night. What did he pull? I haven't gotten rid of any NT yet this year. Kind of disappointed. Yeah, the coveted #1 spot. I was dying the other day. Amel was talking about a serial number break. He's like, some people would say the 1 spot is the best, but otherwise they're pretty even. I'm like, yeah, no, the 1 spot is definitely the best spot. Gavin Lux debut. Independence Day. Greg Holland Independence Day for the Royals. Going to Eric Von Stavron. Numbered out of 76. #28 of 76. All right, I was gonna go back and look at that this Ripken. So it is a numbers game. Number retired. So is it all retired numbers for different teams? That's kind of cool. Oh, for sure, Josh. Yeah, those are definitely risk reward. Bichette's rookie debut. Same with you know, a lot of those high-end single card products like Dynasty or Brian Hayes. They're super fun, but definitely risk reward. That's why it's nice when we put like Dynasty into a mixer. Ernie Banks, because then you get all the rest of the mixer, but then you still get that high-end chase at the end. Devon Williams. So somebody actually came in and ripped. We had 2 boxes left of Dynasty from a case, and he got Jordan and Acuna. So that's 2 pretty good ones to get. Yeah, Brian, that's kind of the fun thing though. Even though like the 1 spot is the best one, it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna do the best in the break. So it's always still kind of random which ones end up doing really well. Joey Votto, 2017 MLB All-Star Game relic. Going to the Reds for Jared Thornton. Yeah, Nick, I just looked up. I'd missed your comment, but yeah, I mean, theoretically, the lower numbered spots are going to have more cards available to them on the checklist. Joe Morgan. So I would say, like, you know, the big cutoff is for most products is going to be that 5 spot. So even like, it's not even stuff numbered out of 5 or less that is added. It's like for a card numbered out of 25, you know, the 1 through 5 spots have more chances than the 6 through 9. That's those. That being the 1 of the 25. Alex Wood Golds for the Dodgers out of 2020. Andres Jimenez. But yeah, so theoretically, like the 2 and the 3 spots should be pretty close to each other. You know, and then 4 and 5 should be pretty close, but it's a little bit dependent on the checklist and what stuff is actually numbered out of. Ian Miller, rainbow foil rookie for the Cubs. You're welcome, Jared. All right, I'm going to check in on basketball again here real quick. That is the halfway point of the break. So what are we at? We're at 1 hour and 9 minutes. We got to pick it up a little bit. Looks like still 6 spots left in basketball. Nick, we buy some stuff. Otherwise, like for collections, we do have someone that we've like contracted with to buy collections. Randy base. Yeah, we've got an hour. We've got an hour until we need to go live with Bowman. So we're not too far behind. Got to go a little bit. How the cards are Ricker in the black packs? We'll find out. Yeah, Nick, depending on what you have, you could try bringing it in. Try haggling with Amo in the front. Otherwise, you know, we got the Real Breaks marketplace page if you want to try posting stuff on there. All the rubber cards are in there too. All right, let's go. Here's the captain, Jeter. Wander Franco, nice in there. I'm going to leave that up. Number 1 prospect for the Rays. Trent Grisham base. Kyle Gibson gold, former Twin. Jeffrey, I did. I ordered those. I used some of my Project 2020 rewards points for codes on those. Jordan debut. I think I might have gotten 2 sets. Darren Castro foil. Tim Raines, 85. Am I going to watch any of the Dominican Winter League? Probably not. I want to check in, though. Colton Welker. Unless I could bet on it, maybe then. Just kidding. Rosarena for the Rays. Lindor foil. Kyle Lewis debut. Bichette debut. Wander and J-Rod are on the same team. All right, maybe I am going to have to watch this. Do they show those on like MLB Network? I can't remember. I know I've seen some in the past, but. How about a Javi Baez short prints for the Cubs? Cubs to Brian Fink. Let's see, this is a 3-1 short prints. Just a base short prints. And they actually have the back go in the right direction. Devon Williams base. Kevin Luck's debut. Pache, top prospect. Ooh. Oh. Wow, 3 of 10. Clear acetate, Luis Severino going to the Yankees and David Hirsch. David, you're going to have to reach out to Enders on this one. Sean Michael Enders. He is a huge Severino collector. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in the midst. So these are hobby exclusive, numbered to 10. I think Emil pulled a Kyle Lewis debut, didn't he? But we've pulled a couple big ones this year out of flagship. I mean, we did a lot of it, which helps, but the acetates are awesome. Oh, what did I think of the Steve Aoki cards? I actually think they look really nice. I don't know if you saw Topps posted like a video of the finish on them. I didn't order any. I might, but so they're doing multiple waves on a bench. But the cards look beautiful. So I think they might be decent. Aaron Judge, gold. All-Star Game relic from 2018. That's number 23 of 50. So nice Yankees box. Yankees to David Hirsch. Oh, Eric, you got that one? That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, they're always really tough to grade, but a lot of people go straight to BGS with those because the acetates just typically tend to have surface issues. They're just so soft with it. They're literally plastic. So like, we've seen that for Clearly Donruss too. Beautiful cards, but it's going to be very tough to get a PSA 10 on one of those. Cespedes Gold, Stevenson. But that's not to say they aren't worth anything still. Aaron Judge, Home Run Derby foil. Munson. That's awesome, Eric. Yeah, that was a beast. 5 boxes left. We don't, Jared. We don't. We do have a program here at the store for people to drop stuff off, but we don't do any of it ourselves. So we have someone local that picks up here once a week. Seems a little bit low, Josh, but oh, he pulled a Grisham. Emil pulled a Grisham acetate too. Jeez, that's crazy. So Emil's been hot with these apparently. Rick, have we ever discovered a big card when separating them? Yeah, the one that Emil always makes fun of me for was that I missed a Giannis Retail 101. Oh man, I'll never live that one down. But basically, like it was from Optic, and the Optic blacks and purples look almost identical for that card. Purples are like the retail parallel that are unnumbered, and the black is the 101. So I missed that one. Every once in a while, there'll be like a short print or something that the sorters catch. Yeah, for sure, Jared. Are you local? Facebook is the only way to buy in, Jill. So we do all the filling in our Facebook group. Yeah, I got a hefty slap on the wrist, Rick, on that one. I'm just kidding. It happens. Actually, one time when I was sorting for Ryan, he had missed like a platinum parallel paper from Bowman, but it looked almost identical to the other one, or like just to the regular base. And then like there were some too, like when you're doing Heritage full case breaks, it's just those are so long that we weren't going through and pulling out the high numbers afterwards. We found a Jordan and Aquino French back that we ended up having to random off. Casey Mize. Jordan 85. Hermosillo on the advanced stats. I started seeing Oompa Loompas. Yep. Sounds good, Jared. Yeah, you guys are going to have to make the trip. You watched The Bug's Life last night? Jordan. What does Michael Scott say? It's just a ripoff of Ants. Grisham base. There's a Robert, 85 for the White Sox, and Eric. Kirilloff, go Twins. Griffey foil, that's awesome. There's the Bo Bichette's. Another Randy base. Cunha 85. We full on basketball yet? Let's see. So still 6 spots left. We're close. Jared, which one? Are you talking about this Griffey? Or which card are we talking about? Kyle Lewis. Eduardo Nunez, gold. Devon Williams. Varsho for the D-backs. Griffey. Yeah, that's a good one, Jared. Gavin Lux, rookie debut. Corey Seager, All-Star Game relic from 2017. Going to the Dodgers for David Hirsch. So I think, didn't we have a Kershaw earlier? Tyler, I'm sure there will be some football because I think Tom's breaking. I'm sure we'll have some Monday Night Football action. But I don't know for sure. Have not talked to him. Probably be posting his teaser here quick. Bo Bichette, usually they go up around 2. Numbers game Ripken. This is actually the black parallel, numbered out of 299. So even better looking card on the black parallel, I think. Orioles to Alex Powell. I think they do a pretty good job, Jared. Yeah, it's numbers game. Avila on the foil. Yeah, for sure, Jared, for sure. And it's nice for the most part that they've been flipping them over for us. Makes it way easier. Yeah, a couple short prints. We had the Bregman, Baez, and David Price. It's no big rookie short prints so far. Nate Pearson. Kevin Lux 85. Jordan debut. Diaz gold foil, or not, sorry, not gold foil, just gold. Jeff Bagwell numbers game. Trent Grisham. Bichette debut. Tuve foil. Devon Williams. A lot of cards in this break. Is this going to be an auto or just a parallel? Just a parallel. Bobby Dahlbeck, blue, top prospect for the Red Sox. Isan auto. I don't think so, but we'll see. If we don't see a hit in here. Rosarena. Auto would be flipped over. At least it should be. Kyle Lewis debut. Plus I've been pulling out all the inserts anyways. Looks like there's a relic in here. Lux debut. Joey Votto, Major League Material, is going to the Reds. Reds to Jared Thornton. The second Votto relic for you. Yep, we had the All-Star game on before. Chris Sale, Golds. Brandon Davis. Derek Jeter, 20 years of captain. You're welcome. Yeah, Reds are doing all right. I have it, Rick, but maybe we should. I'll put it on the company card. A little spa day. All right, 3 boxes left. So Joseph, kind of the biggest chase is the rookie short prints and super short prints. It's kind of a weird year where there's not a lot of new rookies in updates, whereas typically it's players that have debuted and you know, their updated rookies end up being huge cards. But for this one, it's just Rosarina has his Rays flagship base, Grisham has his Padres base, and then all those rookies have their short prints and super short prints. But there's also some sweet Derek Jeter sets that they have in here. And so there's big like autos of those. But really an all flagship. You're usually looking for rookie parallels and short prints. Brian, I appreciate you keeping an eye out because I want to hear those Woj bombs too. Nick Allen. Here's a Jordan rookie debut. Oh, here's a basketball-related name. Trace Thompson on the gold parallel of 2020. So he's actually Klay Thompson's brother. I wonder if it says that on here or not. It does not. He actually had one decent year with the Dodgers, I remember. But yeah, Klay Thompson's brother. David Cohn. Of course, Joseph. Always happy to help answer questions. That's sweet. Jordan Rainbow Foil rookie debut for the Astros and Rick Sadler. Nice hit, Rick. The Astros spot's doing all right with that Bregman short prints and the Jordan foil. You like that, Jared? Grisham. Ty France foil. Devon Williams. Eric Davis, gold. Rosarena Rays. Brady Singer. Lewis debut. Clemente Decades Best. Some ink. Josh James, black auto at a 199. Going to the Astros for Ricky Bobby. Josh, they are silver packs. They are not patches in these ones. Patches are in the jumbo boxes. But yeah, we got all of our silver packs over here. We'll open them up at the end. So yes on silver packs, no on patches. Those are jumbo exclusives. So the jumbos have 2 silver packs plus the patch. So there's actually 3 extra packs in there. These just have 1 silver pack in each box. Ooh, this one's a short print. Okay, so Carter asked for the super short print. I believe the super short print is the one where we can see the back of his jersey, where he's like, you know, following through after a swing. So we got, it's not. Still a beautiful card. Bo Bichette. Short print for the Blue Jays and Carter Philman. So it's the 3-1 short prints. Still a nice card for you, Carter. Congratulations, my man. Let's see. And I'll throw it in the mid. I like the Severino acetate, but I like the bow better. Carter says he's not going to complain about that one. Joe Adele. Maybe next time, Carter. Maybe next time we'll get the super short prints. Hernandez foil. Mike Trout 85. All right, 2 boxes left. Yeah, couple boxes left. Couple boxes left, Carter. We could still do it. For sure, Rick. And you got the Jordan foil, you got the Bregman short print. Astro spot's doing really well. Is that what that noise is, Rick? Martinez, Decades Best. Jordan debut. Setsugo 85. Black Pearl, Decades Best Teams. Kansas City Royals out of 299. Austin Meadows 85. Bobichette's rookie debut. Devon White's. A lot of cards to go through. Devon Williams. Trent Grisham. Derek Jeter gold for the Yankees. Yankees to David Hirsch. Beautiful card. Then we have the foil of this card already. The 08 All-Star Game one. I just sleeved it. Chipper. Jared, was that McGriff? Here's the Randy on top there. Can't remember who that was. Kyle Lewis. How about a Mike Trout 2016 All-Star Game relic for the Angels and Mike Tanzillo? Nice hit, Mike. It was nice getting a Trout relic. All right, bumping Jeter at this point. The Nolan Jones is the rubber duck. Rubber duck sighting. It was fun when we were doing heritage minors and stuff. Go through all those minor league team names. There's some good ones for sure. And another black parallel, Wilmer Flores out of 69 for the Giants. Going to Eric Von Staveren. Jerry, you're gonna have to, next time Amel's breaking, ask him who Crime Dog is. Guarantee he won't know that one. Mount Castle. Derek Jeter, 20 years of the captain. Shower time. Lindor and Ramirez. Bob Gibson. All right, one box left. One box left in this case. One last check-in on basketball. Looks like we're full. Looks like we're all full. Let me do a quick refresh here. All right, so I got Justin for 3, Stanley for 2, and then Mark for 1 to close it. So all full. Does Ryan's H still work for us? Who? You heard it here first. Ryan said he's breaking on Wednesday. So we'll see if that ends up happening. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots down in our value mixer. So we got some work to do there. Should be up as the announcement now and a little bit easier for you guys to find. Let's see. So Emil will be on tomorrow night with me for break battles, and then probably Thursday morning will be his next shift. Anyone I like in this year's draft class? There are several guys that I like. So I actually think everyone's hating on this draft class. It's just because there's no superstars, but that doesn't mean that there aren't players that'll end up being really good. There's no superstars coming out of college per se, but I don't know. I mean, I think Denny will be really interesting to watch, especially he's super dependent on where he ends up going. If he gets to a place where they let him take some shots right out of the gates, he could be a big one this year. But another sneaky one, same thing. Totally depends where he ends up going. I think it's Killian Hayes. So he's another guy that can just be a facilitator and do a little bit of everything. But you got a lot of bigs. So like Wiseman is going to be crazy to watch in the NBA just because he's huge. And he'll be a guy that'll have 20 rebound games pretty consistently, I'm sure. But that doesn't really sell in this hobby market. So like, unless you're doing 20 points and 20 rebounds, it doesn't really get it done. But I don't know. I mean, LaMelo will obviously have some hype just being a member of the Ball family. We'll see. I don't think he's going to score enough to be a big name in the hobby. Anthony Edwards still a little bit raw, a little inconsistent. But there's no reason that some of those guys can't end up being really good this year. It's just hard to say for sure, which I think is why people are saying that this class sucks. I don't think it sucks, but just a lot of questions. Last year everybody knew who the first 2 picks were going to be going into it. And even like a couple picks after that, like RJ was obviously a big name. Yep, and that's what I've been saying all along too. Like, think about Ja Morant played at Murray State, and nobody had watched him play. I mean, I knew about him just because I follow a little bit closer. I knew that he had been putting up triple doubles all season, but once we saw him triple double in the first round of the NCAA tournament, it's like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. Rob likes Obi. So yeah, Obi's a guy that can do a little bit of everything. So guys that can do that are guys that'll get playing time right away. So he'll at least have that box checked, I'm sure. But again, guys like that, if they go to a team that is already pretty good, they end up just being role players. If they go to a team that needs offense, then they might end up, doing a little bit of everything and scoring their fair share. Jordan base. Decade's best Red Sox. So I for sure think there'll be a couple of guys that surprise people this year. It's just you don't know who it's going to be. Like Ryan Hayes. But I mean, the example that I've used a couple times is Kobe White from last year. I mean, he was a North Carolina guy and didn't really have a whole lot of hype coming into the draft, even though he'd been solid at North Carolina, and wasn't doing anything. Diego Castillo, Gold, wasn't doing anything for the Bulls, and then all of a sudden they had a bunch of injuries. He starts putting up a ton of shots and having these 20, 30-point games consistently, and his stuff went nuts. So that's all it takes, Willie Mays. But that's why it really depends where some of these guys end up going, what kind of opportunities they get. Bo Bichette, rookie debut. Yeah, Chet Holmgren is unreal. So I got to watch Chet Holmgren in person last year play against Bronny. So it was Sierra Canyon played against Chet's team. Oops. But yeah, so in that game it was like nationally televised on ESPN, and Chet Holmgren had like 9 points, like 14 rebounds, and 10 blocks. It was crazy. So he's 1 point short of the triple double. Andres Jimenez. There's Devon Williams. But yeah, there's some fantastic high school basketball. Whitey Ford. Yeah, Sean, we'll see on Halliburton. I think, just the optics of his shots will scare some people off, Verlander, Foyle, but we've seen a lot of unconventional shooters in the past. So, if you're making shots, it doesn't really matter how you're shooting it. But yeah, if you guys have never watched Halliburton shoot, it's interesting. Trent Grisham. Alex Verdugo, short print for the Red Sox, going to David Hirsch. Yeah, Jared, it's fun to watch some of those big high school games. Verdugo. It is another 3-1 short print. Jose Canseco. Canadian impersonation. I just need a hoop. But yeah, and then you got guys like Aaron Nesmith too, who is just a lights out 3-point shooter that's, you know, could definitely put up some big games and go nuts too. Ryan Howard. But, you know, he's going to be like, I don't know, sometime in the middle to the later part of the first rounds. So people that know nothing about him are not going to think anything of a guy like that before he actually does something. A Rosarena base. Kyle Lewis debut. I don't know if my guy Brett is watching, but he's a huge fan of Tyrese Maxey. Thinks he's super underrated, so we won't know for a little bit, but I'm excited for the draft this week. Matt Olson, relic for the A's, going to Eric Von Staveren. Dwight Gooden. Wilkerson Gold, Nick Madrigal. Lux debut. Yeah, Sean, that's what Jared was saying. He was watching Amani Bates and Chet Holmgren playing against each other. Justin Garneau, rainbow foil. So Jared's on Facebook, Sean's on, or Jared's in the group on Facebook. Sean's watching on the public page. Jackie Robinson, 85. And that is going to do it. We do still have our silver packs, but we did it. 288 packs down. Sean, you saw Bates last year. Yeah, it's just crazy. Even like going back and watching high school tapes of guys like Anthony Davis or just guys that have become stars in the NBA, it's like, oh my gosh, it's just not fair. All right, let's rip some silver packs. We got a gold there. Could be a big one. Biggest card I pulled out of the silver pack this year was at the million card rip. Pulled a Super Fractor Auto, Ken Griffey Jr. That thing was so cool. All right, Jared, I might have to check that out. Ooh. How about a Jordan gold silver pack going to the Astros for Rick Sadler? That is sick. So really nice break for Jordan and the Astros. Going to Ricky Bobby. Bump Bichette now. And we could probably bump the Bregman. Throw Jordan in the mid. That's nasty. Nice little boom poodle at the end of our first break of the afternoon. It's Bo Bichette. Oh, man. Mike Trout's black. Going to the Angels for Mike Tanzillo. $165 of $199 on the Trouts. Grisham. How about a Derek Jeter purple for the Yankees and David Hirsch? That's numbered out of 75. So a lot of nice cards coming out of here. There's Jordan base. Trouts. Gavin Lux. And that'll do it. I'd say there's some pretty good silver packs. All right, let's go ahead and recap, and then we'll get to our Bowman mixer here in just a minute. I'll pull up the Grisham so we can get our Grisham versus the Rosarena count. But yeah, we'll have plenty of each of these guys. Lux, Lewis, Williams, Alvarez, Bichette. All right, let's see how many we got. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Grishams. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Rosarenas. So 13 of each. Here's some of the other inserts and parallels we got. Aaron Judge blue, a couple silver packs, Lux, Bichette, Trout, Grisham, Jordan, Black Decade's best out of 299 Royals, Trout, Lux, Dalbec blue, Jordan, Robert, Griffey silver, or foil I should say. Wander Franco, Ian Miller, Turley gold, Mike Trout, Gavin Lux, Jeter, and D.V. Gruyan. All right, short prints, Bregman for the Astros, Verdugo Red Sox, Baez Cubs, and Price Dodgers. Also had that Bichette up there. All right, let's see, lower numbered stuff. Jeter out of 75 Yankees, Flores out of 69 Giants, Jeter black out of 299 for the Yankees, Jeter gold out of 2020. Ripken out of 299 Orioles, Hermosillo out of 300 advanced stats for the Angels, Holland out of 76 Royals, Hirano vintage stock out of 99 Mariners, Chirinos advanced stats out of 300 Rangers, gold all-star rivals Torres and Betts, but luckily David had both of those teams, so no need to random. Black high 10, the two Mats out of 69 for the A's, Brett Anderson out of 50 Brewers, Rich Hill out of 69 Twins. All right, Relics, Olsen, Ace, Votto, Reds, Seager, Dodgers, Judge out of 50, Yankees, Votto, Reds, Kershaw, Dodgers, and Ortiz, Red Sox. All right, Jeter, 20 years of the captain for the Yankees. Josh James, auto out of 299, Astros, and Newman for the Pirates. Onto the showcase, JT Realmuto on the Relic auto out of 50 for the Phillies. Going to Kevin Pickard. Couple nice Trouts. We got an All-Star Game Relic and then a black silver pack. That is numbered out of 199. Angels on those to Mike Tanzillo. Luis Severino acetate out of 10 for the Yankees to David Hirsch. Gavin Lux gold out of 2020 Dodgers going to David Hirsch as well. Bo Bichette short prints for the Blue Jays and Carter Philman. Gil, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. And your Money Mint hits of the break. Yordan Alvarez, we got the Gold Mojo silver pack as well as a rainbow foil. So the gold is out of 50. Astros on those going to Ricky Bobby, Rick Sadler. So that'll do it with the Monday face on Realmuto. That'll do it on this one though, guys. I'll be back here in just a minute for that Bowman break. So probably about 10 minutes. We'll go live at like 2:30. We go ahead and put together that basketball list, and if we got all the payments, I'll random that off quick. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you in